Greetings, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Oscar Lopithecus and the Oregon. Alright, so here we go, back at it. Got some exciting new scenery, some exciting new music. We're rejoined by our on-again, off-again friend, the Casio keyboard. Of course, here we are featuring a classic work of the late, great David Bowie. So, I wonder what that would be. Who could that be? Is it the man who sold the world? Our story begins anyway. We've made it back into the fold, into the open air. And where exactly are we on this planet, on this Earth? Well, judging by that skyline, if you can see it, it must be nearby some kind of a metropolis, and you would be right, because we are just mere miles in the center of sunny San Diego, Southern California. Yeah, to be specific, we are actually on a place called Fiesta Island, which is quite the location, and it's a great place to spend the day. You can park here for free. As you can see, I'm just here on the beach, enjoying the sunshine and the Pacific. And I mean, it's quite the community, actually. A lot of people come here and just, it's like a great place to be for the day. You can't sleep here, unfortunately. But people sometimes do. I don't know. Yeah, so it's interesting, right? There are these things that you wouldn't know about if you didn't come here, I think. To know that this is a place where people can kind of got a helicopter overhead right now. Oh man. It's good. Yeah, I mean, San Diego has been such a great thing to be a part of this city. Really, an experience. We got a friendly dog. Hey, boy. Yeah. So, I don't know. All kinds of things that you can do out here. And, you just gotta find a place to sleep. That's the more difficult aspect. It's okay. Oh, so great. So, this is where I've been, sleeping anyway. It's a place called Pacific Highway. I mean, it's a little rough and tumble maybe, but you do what you gotta do. Yeah, and you wouldn't find it online either, There's a lot of misinformation out there, I think, about just how difficult it is to be a tramp in San Diego. To be a San Diego tramp. sure to be out by 6 a.m. As long as I do that, it's an easy sleep. And, I stay in the city. I don't lose my gas. And I get to experience all of these wonderful things out here. So I definitely think there's a lot of bad stigma about how tough it is to live out here. On a budget, and it's true if you're trying to follow all of the quote-unquote rules of the city. It can be very hard, but I mean that's just not what people do out here. I would sail away right here. Sunny San Diego is where I want to be. Not as hard as people make it sound, and you can come here and enjoy this city. You can do what you want. I mean, I don't really, I'm not like going out every night or anything like that. I mean, it is a very expensive city if you're trying to eat a lot of meals and go to restaurants and bars and all kinds of things. But if you're just trying to feed yourself, if you're just trying to enjoy things, see the sights, explore, meet new people, this is the place. This is the best experience I've had in the city, maybe in my whole trip. It's fantastic. So, I do want to talk a little bit too about the lead up to being in San Diego. I want to talk about being in the slabs, right? I think I'd mentioned that in my Joshua Tree video, which, by the way, check that out if you haven't, because that was exciting as well. But yeah, from there I went right to the slabs. I went to Slab City. Gotta get up, stop the traffic light. Gotta get up that traffic light one time. If you don't, always gotta be watching those lights. That's how they get you. Gotta get up, stop the traffic light. The choppers out here today. What's going on? That's on the run, baby. I think I had probably, one of the more amazing experiences in my whole time on the road, right in Slab City. If you don't know about this place, it's a little spot. Southern California, inland, maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, maybe like 2 hours east of San Diego, right on the Salton Sea, which is a beautiful body of water, and you can spend some time there too. You can even float in the Salton Sea. It's so salty, it's amazing. But no, Slab City was such an adventure. I had no idea what to expect, but essentially it's this big community of people. Either it's just a spot of land that people have not really claimed, but they'll bring their trailers, they'll build a camp. I mean, it's up for grabs, and so people just do what they do, it's really full of all kinds of things that you'll never see like anywhere else in this country. They call it the last free place, and at least in the U.S. I might tend to agree, because if you're seeking something different, that might be something to consider. in my own way, in my own kind of, clenched up way, I do feel better. And I mean, it's just a whole community of people that, I mean, there's divisions, there's all kinds of different people, but essentially, you find your own community, and in that way, you experience the slabs, with the help of people that live there, and they're the friendliest, most genuinely interesting. Got a lot of friends. I mean, there's just so much going on in the slabs. So, and the art is otherworldly, made from reclaimed materials into just something deep. I don't know. I can't say enough about this place. It's you're not going to find what you want to find. The things that you have to go for yourself is, I guess, what I'm saying. If you don't go, you'll never know. There's all kinds of stuff online that is either, it's either outdated or just. It is St. Patrick's Day, in my mind, in my heart, surrounded by St. Patrick. This, by the way, if anybody knows anybody, can submit this for like the official theme song of St. Patrick's Day, I think. Let's run that up the ladder. About the future and about all these places I've been getting off to. So, I don't know. I hope this video can kind of encourage people to explore and to find themselves something that they can feel good about. I mean, there's just all kinds of things to see. So, I'm really happy with all of these different places I've been able to get to, and I think I've grown a lot just from being in these places. I mean, yeah, I would hope that this can clear up some stuff about San Diego anyway, because I was really nervous coming here. I felt like there's a lot of stress about, you won't be able to find anything out here. You're just gonna have to move right on. But I've really found a place to be for a while. And I'm seeing things that I'd never seen before. I'm in a meadow right now with flowers, surrounded by dogs and dog walkers, dog owners, dog caretakers. That's great too. I messed this one up a little bit more though this round. Attempt to resolve it with my voice. Not me. Never lost control. Your face to face. Never sold the world. I think I did it. So, I mean, that about wraps it up, I'd say. I hope people can kind of take what they can from this. you know, if you come to San Diego, come to Fiesta. You know, come to park on the Pacific Highway if you can. Find yourself a corner, because it is your right. It is your right to explore and to have places to stay. It absolutely wouldn't be right if people were boxed out the way that it seemed like they were. And I'm just glad that that's not the case here, that there are things to find out. So, I don't know, that about does it, but stay tuned for an important Australopithecus and the organ announcement. And yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments below. Hopefully we can find something out. Alright. Well, thank you very much, and see you next time. Okay, everybody, well, welcome back, and welcome back to myself. Here, I've just got a quick announcement to make that I'm starting an official organ drive fund for our friend, the Reed Harmonium. Now, this comes in the wake of a pretty terrible incident where I came back into the trailer after, you know, a day of being on the road, and I found our harmonium face down on the trailer floor. Really, you know, like terrifying for me to find, and just immediately riddled with all kinds of emotions of, you know, of guilt, of just despair. But I was able to upright her and, you know, get some things back into their places, and really fortunately there was no major damage. Anything that had been impacted definitely can be remedied, which is exciting, but relieving, and you know, I'm still a little bit rattled by what happened, but I think that's part of why it was so important for me to make a new episode right now, was because I wanted to just hop back on and you know, say to myself, like, hey, this is still, you know, we're still doing this thing, you know, it's there's more to come. So yeah, a lot of you probably have noticed these orange straps, and that is a direct result of this incident. From now on, we are securing our organ a lot more, securely, and that's made all the difference. I can say that there's been nothing close to an incident from here on out. And I don't have to rely on the locking wheel mechanisms of the cart as much to hold her in place, because now we've got double strap duty, and that is also a really good thing. So yeah, back to the organ drive though. I realized that if I'm gonna want this adventure to continue, I am gonna have to be, you know, regularly maintaining our harmonium friend, and I mean, it's my responsibility. I really am not trying to say, you know, it's not, because it is. It doesn't matter what happens. This is my responsibility to take care of. But I just thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do, and maybe I could make a little money doing it to get the ball rolling. So, I mean, 100% of the proceeds obviously going into the harmonium, and I'm really just looking for small donations. I mean, if we could get to $100, that would make such a huge difference, just to help me get my foot in the door. And I mean, I can take her into, you know, a real professional place where they can do some general maintenance and tuning, servicing, a couple of repairs here and there. I mean, there's a few things that make this a more immediate concern, which right now are that our Dulciana and Diapason stops are having an issue. You can hear that nice low register that is created, but when we get to our key of E and the squeaking, maybe we can tackle the squeaking of the foot. Yeah, our key of E doesn't give us anything, and so we can rectify this by adding some more stops. And now we do get our E. But you can see that the flow just doesn't, sticks out like a sore thumb there. So that's something that could use some work. And then there's a similar problem on the higher register with our Melodia and Viola da Gama stops, where actually it's our E flat that isn't working. We have, and you can hear this a rattle going on that maybe could use some work. And once again, we can activate our Violina and Celestia stops, and we get our E flat again. But then, once again, you can hear just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. So there's some issues, I think, that like our harmonium doesn't deserve this. That we need to be able to remedy these problems, and I think that's something that I want to make a priority coming forward. And so that's where my mind is at anyway. I do want to issue a quick proclamation, a bit of an incentive, to anybody who donates. We'll just say over maybe $5 or something in that ballpark, to put in your suggestion for. Well, here's the thing. It's been over 100 years, and in that time, our harmonium, our harmonium's name has remained a complete and utter mystery. Well, we're going to put an end to that, because if you donate $5 or something in that ballpark, you can put in your suggestion for a name, and the most creative, exciting, just fitting name will be selected, either by me or by a group of fellow Lopithecus goers, and then she will be known as thusly, or he, or they, whatever works for this piece of ancient history here, of not so ancient, but Gilded Age history. So there you have it. That is my incentive to the Lopithecus goer, that I'm going to throw my Venmo information in the description, and just like I don't know, like really anything helps, and nothing too little or too basically nothing too little for this. I mean, if we get 10,000 people donating 1 cent, we're up to $100. That's a big win. So however you feel you want to help out and contribute, just tag it with some sort of something about the organ or whatever, just so I know where it's going, and 100% is going into that organ drive fund. So okay, well, I really appreciate your time, and without further ado, I'm just gonna play us out. Still some life in this beauty, that's for sure. Let's pull out all the stops. Do. That's all.